Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians try to escape the horrors of the mist. The Cardinal's puzzle pieces were kept safely apart by the Michaels, while the troupe argued over how best to avoid combat with the Dark Lord. Shadow Nemesis suggested they distract him to throw him off script. Tyler recommended they try to give him hope and some reprieve from his torture. New Rogue shared an unrelated movie plot to provide context, and Dell got fed up and left to consult with Werner and Rumpleforeskin. They finally agreed to complete the puzzle, let Void hold it, throw the magnetic cape to subdue the Cardinal's chains, shine light on him to keep him out of the shadows, and then talk to him. Now they've agreed. Can they stick to their plan? I doubt it.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft. Our story began with three comedians and their stage manager being sucked into Ravenloft, the D&D horror realm. They discovered they'd been summoned accidentally by Ezra, the god of the mists, and now they needed to defeat Dark Lords and take their place to be able to set Ezra free and return home. During their time in Ravenloft, they trained in traditional D&D classes and gained new powers and new curses because it's Ravenloft. Tyler has become a blade singer, a wizard who can kick your butt, though he'll pass out if he receives even a single solid hit. A glass hammer, if you will. He also now has green skin, horns on his forehead, has a removable pinky, and can hear the voice of Ezra inside his skull. He's also befriended his very chill familiar Ivan, who helps out whenever he can. Dell has become a visual bard. She blends her artistic talents and magic by using the reality blade, a weapon that lets her carve what she sees into the very fabric of reality around her. She can also summon and speak to ghosts. There's always an invisible wind flowing through her hair, and she's got reflective eyes like a dog catching light in the night at all times. She has befriended Rumpleforeskin, a skeleton horse with fire in its heart named by Chat, who has joined the party in a quest to find their herd. Additionally, Dell has started dating a succubus from literal hell, named Lucretia Sanguine, who looks like super goth Rihanna with wings and horns, and because of this, Dell has multiclassed into Warlock. Unfortunately, though, to save Dell's life, Lucretia sacrificed herself, and Dell lost her Warlock powers and is now in a dark place. However, they have been replaced by a hellish bequeathment from a will that has turned her into an Oathbreaker paladin, if we're talking mechanics, or a regular paladin who just has a lot of undead friends. Speaking of dead friends, Guy Bradford died. What? However, his body was brought back to life with no memories whatsoever. This new guy-like being has named him... I didn't think I was going to hate you so hard, Tyler. I like that. This new guy-like being has named himself New Rogue and become a cleric, dedicating himself to the god Ezra, who he believes is majestic and kind and good, no matter what evidence is presented to him otherwise. He has spectral ghost limbs, from his hands to his elbows and from his knees to his feet, along with his eyes, which glow blue and kill anything they touch, except for Jack Magnum, a goat that was given to him by the mists. He's adopted the goat as a son and protects it, arguably more so than the party. Lastly, there is Adam, who became Shadow, who became Shadow Nemesis. After a complete breakdown and discovering he has multiple personalities, Adam embraced the most evil one and has become a Saturday morning cartoon villain. He is trained as a barbarian on the path of the giant, so his limitless anger now makes him even bigger and stronger. He also gained a symbiote that lives inside him, which he named Shadow Master, who feeds on people's brains or by wasting people's time, and Shadow Nemesis really leaned into the brain eating. He gained the loyalty of a squire, as he claimed the title of the villainous Black Knight, but abused the little psycho so much that the evil Dr. Deputy now works for Dell. She renamed him Dr. Deputy Extreme. Our heroes defeated their first Dark Lord, and Shadow Nemesis struck the final blow, so he took the title. Then the realm transformed into his own personal hell, so they moved on to the second. New Rogue became the Dark Lord there, barely beating out Shadow Nemesis, who wanted a second crown. In the third realm, tragically, Dell struck down both Dark Lords, unaware that double Dark Lords was a thing, which meant that her patron was drawn into the realm, and Tyler had to slay Lucretia Sanguine, Dell's girlfriend, to take on the fourth Dark Lord mantle. Our heroes then advanced to the second stage of Ezra's escape plan. They joined a Council of 12, along with Ezra, who they managed to meet in person, where they discovered that there were 7 other Dark Lords, all of whom had to vote unanimously for one person to go free. Normally impossible, but our heroes are traveling through realms, which means they have to befriend 7 Dark Lords. They have to travel to their realms, find moments of connection to free them from their own personal hells, so that in the end, these Dark Lords will all vote for Ezra to escape unanimously, and Ezra can bring this party with her out of Ravenloft and a return to Earth. They have traveled into the first of those realms, choosing the Cardinal, a, let's be honest, Hellraiser-like figure They discovered there was a spooky mansion in the woods where villains and thieves are showing up ready to stow away for a night and then starting a puzzle and dying horribly, except for one who usually gets away. Our heroes interrupted this process, trying to keep those people alive. Shadow Nemesis turned himself invisible. Then through various shenanigans, thieves were in the basement. Shadow Nemesis accidentally threw the puzzle at the window, but it summoned the demon, but the demon couldn't see him, and then he escaped the room. Then a bunch of people, 2 of the 4 thieves died in the basement. Shadow Nemesis did it again because he couldn't resist the puzzle while he was looking for money. He had a showdown with the Cardinal, discovering that the Cardinal is really struggling to just stay on top of things. And the party eventually, through clever use of Tyler's new tiny servants, managed to take control of the puzzle itself. They determined that the Dark Lord, the Cardinal, can lock any doorway, like any door, magically. So they removed every door in the house before they did this. They sent the 2 remaining thieves off and on their way. They brought their other friends on board and inside for this plan. And they have set up a room where they are planning to trap the Cardinal. They have Void, a shadow spawn, and 4 tiny servants who they are going to have assemble the puzzle in the middle. And knowing that the Cardinal steps out of shadows, they've lit torches on one side of the room. But the moment he appears, the plan is to light the place up so he can't run and then try to have a conversation and see where things go. That's where we left things off. Oh, yeah, Shadow Nemesis got a new hat that he can use to disguise himself as other people who all seem to be wearing random hats. He is currently disguised as Chris Evans from the Fantastic Four movies, the Human Torch. In the regular thing, he has refused to take a torch, but then eventually agreed to just hold one because he plans to activate his Human Torch powers to light up the space.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think that's everything pertinent.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Anybody else? New Rogue, you have a lit torch, and Dell, you have a lit torch. Rumple is innately a light. Tyler, you have your torch tattoo.
Yeah.
And Shadow Nemesis, you are holding a torch, but that is not your focus. At the center of the room, we have Void and 4 Michaels, aka Tiny Servants.
Correct. Be brave, Michaels. You're immune to the frightened condition.
Yay! And with that, it's time for us to return to Ravenloft. You are all in place. Your conversational ambush is prepared, and now it is time for a puzzle to be solved. Tyler, how good are Void and the Michaels at solving puzzles?
That sounds like an intelligence-based task you're asking of them. They are not good at that. The Michaels have 2 intelligence, giving them a modifier of -4.
Okay.
And Void is a bit smarter in that he has a 4 for intelligence, giving him a modifier of only -3.
Okay, then...
Can I cast guidance on them?
And with the 5 of them, though, I can't see how this goes poorly.
Okay, I'm going to say for the Michaels and for Void, we'll do this as 2 checks. Roll with advantage for the Michaels and roll with advantage for Void.
Okay. Yeah, I'm standing in my corner, and I'll say, okay, Michaels, Void, assemble the puzzle. Work together. Assemble the puzzle in Void's hand. And so the Michaels will like climb up Void's like legs and walk out his arms as he's holding his hands out kind of in front of him. And they're like, yay! We'll see what they do. Rolling for the Michaels. With advantage. With advantage, that's an 8 on the die, -4 for 4. Or intelligence check. Would you like Void to roll something? Or?
Yeah, roll Voids. I want to know how we're doing.
Okay. That's advantage you said he has as well?
Yep. They all get advantage because there's a big team of them working.
Got it.
Our boy John Void.
Don't you put that name on him.
But he's full of hate.
Okay. Fury, not hate.
Whatever.
You can be a good person and be angry. You can't be a good person and be John Void. That's a total of 14.
14. Okay. in this first little bit, they're really struggling with this, but I know people have some spells that are by seconds. So Tyler, roll again. Give me rolls for both. We're going to see how long it takes them to do this puzzle.
Okay, advantage again each time? Because
they have advantage again at each time, but they do need, here's the deal. They need 4 successes. It's DC 14.
Okay, so we have 1 so far?
1. And you've burned 6 seconds because there's some spells I think that were cast that are only a minute long.
Okay.
Our hands are getting tired holding this torches. I'm just going to switch to the other hand just while this plays out.
Michael, stay winning with a total result of -1. That's rolling with advantage. Void, that they do sound like that though. They are never discouraged because they don't. They're rocks. They don't have brains. They can't be discouraged. Void rolls 2 4s, so that's a dirty 1. You can rarely actually say I rolled a dirty 1, and that's specifically what that is. Yeah,
I'm gonna say with the -1 and Void's failure, they accidentally undo the part of the puzzle that was working and make a second part wrong. So this is our second round where it's gone wrong. All right, let's go for the third one.
Okay, so we need 4 successes again. We're back to needing 4. Okay,
total.
Come on, Michaels. Come on. Okay. Wow, double 13s. -4 for 9.
Yep, that doesn't do it.
That's a natural 20 for Void.
Oh. Okay, I am going to say that counts for 3 successes. So you need
shit.
1 more to be able to do this.
Easy. Watch this.
Fuck.
The dice don't appear to go over 10 when we're rolling for Michaels. So that's with advantage. That's an intelligence roll of 3 after all is said and done.
They are cheering so much.
Yeah. And Void, bring it home, Void. Oh yeah, baby boy. That's a 19 -3 for 16.
Okay.
Void eventually realizes the thing preventing Void from solving this puzzle are the Michaels. So the last bit is Void putting 1 piece into the puzzle and then just taking a Michael and putting them on the floor. So he's just got a cycle of 1 puzzle piece, a Michael on the floor, 1 puzzle piece, a Michael on the floor, and solve this puzzle.
Will try to do the task they've been assigned until it is completed. So he is putting Michaels down on the floor, and they are
immediately climbing back up.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening. But Void completes this puzzle after 4 rounds. So you all stood there for 24 seconds going like, come on.
Hurry up.
24 seconds to solve a puzzle. I'm not mad about that. I think that's all right. Maybe I'm the proud papa. I don't know, but I think that's pretty good.
And it's pretty good. And the puzzle snaps together. And 4 chains rise up and shoot out of the corners of the room towards Void. Okay.
I have
Void is relatively solid. So
he has
the
Shield
first
of Faith.
one. The first, oh man, this chain is only a 14 to hit. Does that hit?
Normally that would, but not with Shield of Faith. They've got to
okay.
hit a
The first
16
one
or more.
Gets batted aside by Dell's protection of Void. The second one will hit.
Okay.
The third one misses, definitely. He rolled a 2. And the fourth one will hit. So Void is automatically grappled by these chains. He's held in place, and he will suffer.
He's already suffering, but
He will continue to suffer.
He will suffer 23 points of slashing damage.
Whoa.
As these chains
here,
hook into his central mass and raise him up, wrapping around him. And this is the moment where on the shadowy side of the room, you see the Cardinal glide out of the darkness saying, "I will show you pleasure." Wait, what the?
Lights
And you all
now.
roll me initiative. You have advantage.
this
to
is
see
an
if you can move
intervention.
faster than the Cardinal.
Well, I don't need to roll better than that. It's 20.
Nice.
Did you say advantage on initiative?
The Cardinal rolled a 3. Forget the whole roll. You all go before the Cardinal. What do you want to do?
I got 19.
But I will get this to know what order you all work in. So we got a 20 from New Rogue. Incredible.
Not
job,
20. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 19.
Very nice.
Nice. How about
I
you,
got
Dan?
a 12.
Okay, and Tyler?
12. I got 16.
Okay. New Rogue, you are the first to act. Your torch is lit. You have seen this figure of the Cardinal come out of the eastern wall, in between Shadow Nemesis and Tyler. Out of the shadows, the Cardinal has stepped out nearly 10 feet into the room and frozen in place. What do you do?
I'm going to just like put my hands up. I'm going to lock eyes with him. I'm kind of just going to do what is done in Jurassic Park with the Tyrannosaurus Rex and his torch. I'm just like flashing it around to get his attention. Be like, hey, you just hold tight where you are. The Cardinal, we're not here to fight. We're here to parlay.
Can you roll me a persuasion?
Mm-hmm. 15.
I am not here for petty conversation. Sadly, it did not work. He rolled a 19 plus stuff.
Oh,
Good
Up
effort.
next,
Good try.
Shadow Nemesis.
okay. Okay, so I'll tell you what I want to do, and then you tell me what I can do.
Perfect.
Okay, how about that?
Yeah, let's go through one step at a time. We got this together.
Okay, so we got these chains flying around, right? We got to take care of those first. So I want to get my magnet cape, which I had at the ready, and I kind of want to like Ghostbusters trap, throw it, slide it on the ground towards where all the chains are, hoping to get them all caught up in it.
Great.
Then
Roll me a sleight of hand with advantage.
sleight of hand. All right.
Or I would accept athletics with you. You're kind of an athletics-based strength guy, so I believe you could throw it out there to try to just wrap things.
Could I sleight of hand is better? Could I do sleight of hand?
Yeah, I was saying either of those I would accept.
All right. All right. That's a 22.
Nice.
22. You catch all four of the chains that are hanging or kind of had been thrust out, along with Void. Void is still grappled, but gets pulled down into this cape. So those four chains from the corners have all been kind of magnetized down and out of this fight.
Okay. So if that could act as, say, like a bonus action, what I want to do is I want to I got my torch that I have in one hand. I got my axe in the other hand.
Yep.
I look like Chris Evans from Fantastic Four.
Correct.
And then using thaumaturgy, which can also affect fire, I guess I can, could I affect all the flames in the room? Because it's like a small room, or does the thaumaturgy have a range, or?
You can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change for 1 minute.
Okay.
It says you create one of the following magical effects within range, and the range is 30 feet. So from where you are, Shadow Nemesis, you could move towards the center of the room and theoretically get closer to some of your friends, because Dell is to your left, who has a flaming torch, or you could move towards the door if you wanted to brighten those flames. Tyler is a torch tattoo, so it's not actual fire you can brighten or dim.
Okay, I might go towards the door just because that's like an exit, because I don't want him to run away. So, okay, got torch. I got torch in one hand. I got axe in the other, which I have elemental powers now, unbeknownst to me. So then the torch starts to flicker a little bit. And then for some reason, my axe starts to flicker with fire a little bit.
Are you
and
raging?
Yeah, and I go and I get really big, so I'm a really big Chris Evans, and then that goes on fire, and then I start to sizzle a little bit, and then I say "Flame on" and using thaumaturgy with my voice in the flames, and I want to burst into the human torch and use thaumaturgy to just light everything up.
That's an incredible goal. You do the movement. You rage. You grow larger. You yell, "Flame on." Your axe head is on fire and your torch is on fire. The rest of you stays exactly the same.
What? All right. Oh, because I got to change my hat. All right, I changed my hat.
Oh no, buddy, you're already one action too many for this turn. I'm giving you all this. It's perfect, but you're that's all you get. Flame on. You do not flame on. But the flame of your torch, the flame of your axe, and sorry, the flame of your torch, the flame of your axe, and Rumpleforeskin's internal fire all glow brighter. So you are a much brighter figure than you would be, and you do have something flaming in both of your hands.
Okay, I'm still disappointed, but that is, I'm disappointed and confused as Shadow Nemesis because he knows the Human Torch can turn into fire, and he's just trying to figure out what's happening.
Okay.
Though I know what's happening.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, Adam. 0. 7.
Yeah, no. Shadow Master's like, well, I think I got, oh, whatever, it's busy. And, you feel time try to slow and then not. But up next, Tyler. You've got Chris Evans, 10 foot tall, wearing his same size hat that's much smaller, torch in one hand, flaming axe in the other. The Cardinal is standing pretty close to him now.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I look for the next most significant shadow in the room, like being cast by all these flames and stuff like that. Is there any more dark spots for the Cardinal to flee from?
If you were to move towards Rumpleforeskin and light the kind of corner that you are standing in right now, that would basically take out the shadows that are in play.
I just need to look up the light spell really quick, because if it's concentration, guess what happens to Void?
You've got your torch tattoo. That's at will.
It's at will, but okay, it's also not concentration, so that's fine. That's what I was going to do. I was going to cast light with the torch tattoo. I just want to make sure that casting light that way does not require concentration. It does
no, it just turns your hand into the equivalent of a torch. So you get bright light for 30 feet and dim light up to 60 feet. It's at will, so consider it kind of the bonus action of like I activate, but it's not a concentration thing. It's part of your body, so it's instinctive.
Cool. Then yeah, I just step. I step 5 feet out from my corner and stand sort of like side profile to the Cardinal, so that I can still see him. But then I have also got my hand pointed towards the corner to just blast the shadows away, just light the corner up.
Great, you do that. Is there anything you want to say? You have your action that you could spend in conversation, should you so wish.
No, I kind of teed everyone else up to do a little talking, so I'm just on light duty and just watching for any opportunity to, see if I can help in any other way.
And the moment turns to you, Del, because the shadows are gone. The Cardinal is here. His hooks, other than the ones on his body, have been taken out of play. His chains that he's still wrapped and he has. What do you do?
I'm poised. I've got my torch in one hand. I've got the reality blade in the other hand. And I'm waiting and looking at everybody. And I'm like, hey, Cardinal. What you like torturing people? Why? What you like about it? What's cool about it?
What is this?
We just want to know about the stuff you like.
Can you roll me a persuasion?
Yeah. Oh my god, it was bad and it rolled over. So somehow that's a 21.
Wow. Damn! Hell yeah.
You have trapped me here unless I fight my way out like a lesser being.
No.
Such sights to show you, but one by one, and it needs to take some time. This is too much. Let me leave and pick one of you to go with me.
Ooh, well, you're not like a lesser being. You're a great being, which is why we're all assembled here to talk to you and learn about the such pleasures and bad stuff. What was it? We just want to hear you out. Tell us, please, so mighty Cardinal.
I don't. What? That's. There's a thing I'm supposed to do, and there's words, and this feels very irreligious.
We'll take a quick commercial break right there. I will say for everyone, this is the time where we will drop out of initiative order, but we will consider that we can snap back into this initiative order or roll another one should combat break out. But we're hitting a more conversational narrative scene now. This ambush has been well played.
Did somebody say religion?
You wish to... I said irreligious.
Oh.
I meant... I am one of the clerici carnus. I am the Cardinal. I meant to show you so many pains and pleasures more than you can bear, and I don't know which one of you I'm supposed to be focusing on. You're all around me, and it makes it really hard to give a good monologue.
Oh. I'm a cleric of Ezra.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is this your chosen conversationalist?
What?
Who speaks for you? Or do you speak for the group?
I looked at Dell.
That's kind of an answer in itself.
No, he does not. You, Pain Mistress, with your black robes and blades at the edges of your design. What must I do to escape your trap?
Well, we really do. We did. I mean, you started talking about like your
Why are you awkward? I'm awkward right now, okay? Things are really bad right now. I don't know where to go. There's no shadows. I can't show any of you anything. You took my chains. Now I'm just...
it's okay to be awkward because I'm really awkward a lot of the times too. And if it feels uncomfortable with like all of us here, everybody else could close their eyes and pretend they're not here. Would that help?
Yes.
Can everybody please just close your eyes? And yep. Shadow Nemesis, just close your eyes. And not see, because this is a one-on-one. The Cardinal needs one person to monologue at, right? You want to do your monologue?
Eyes are closed.
That's what I wish to do. Close your eyes. I am looking at all of you. And whichever one of you can go invisible, don't do that.
Close my eyes.
I'm going to change my hat to have like a thing that can hang down and have fake glasses that looks like my eyes are closed, but then you can see through the glasses and I can actually see what's happening.
Are you taking off your hat of disguise?
Can I now? Do I have to take it off and like put it on?
Oh, you're looking to do something under it, but that's actually not visible because you just have your hat of disguise.
I can see your eyes. They're still open. Close them.
Shadow Nemesis, just turn into I don't know, Cyclops from X-Men or something.
Oh, sweet!
No. Just close your eyes.
I turn into Cyclops from X-Men.
He's got a thing covering his eyes now.
Close my eyes, I say, eyes wide open under my visor.
All right, let me test something.
And he hurls a chain directly at your face. That's hooked barb going for your eyes. What do you want to do?
I'm going to not move.
Okay, roll me a charisma saving throw with danger sense.
Okay. Because I'm
so you have danger sense, you have your advantage.
Charisma.
You're performing something.
16.
He speaks the truth.
He withdraws the chain. It stopped an inch from your visor, Shadow Nemesis, and then withdraws back and wraps around him.
That's what I would have done.
Urine rolls down your leg.
my armor just rusts with urine. Yeah.
It's okay. You, skeleton horse.
I'll just go down the hall.
Okay.
Rumpleforeskin turns and goes slightly down the hall, but Rumpleforeskin's light is still projecting down, guaranteeing there are no shadows.
Now, why am I trapped here, spokesperson?
You're trapped here because obviously doing the stuff that you're doing isn't bringing you satisfaction, and we thought,
What are you talking about? I love my job. I'm here to show people pleasure and pain and do it a lot. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, I mean,
I told two people apart just a minute ago. I'm doing great ceremonies. What?
Well, I just.
What do you want? You think I want a different job? No. I am a member of the clergy of the flesh. I am the Cardinal. This is what I do. It's who I am.
Okay. That's great. I'm really glad that you like your job. Is there anything else you'd like besides doing that? Like, because on top of it, like if you kept doing your job, because you're doing a good job, if you did more.
Like to be free, and I would like to have a single victim to toy with. No attempts at escape, just mine. To show the ways of pleasure and pain.
Yeah, that sounds really intense.
It can be, yes.
Okay. Would it help if you could talk to one of your previous victims? Like, would that help if they could just keep coming back? You know?
I mean, they have all seen all the pleasures and pains. They get it. Let's not bring them.
Okay. Great. So you're looking for like the one, you know, like like a special
there
person.
will be a cavalcade of people, but I must take the appropriate time with each victim. I've got to.
Del, can you roll me an insight against his deception to see if you can read into his weirdness?
Can I low-key cast guidance on her? Like,
You have to touch her to do it, so you can't. Your eyes are closed.
It's a 17.
Okay, he only got a 14. So you are realizing, based on what he has said, that when he talks about not wanting to bring victims back because he did such a great job, it's directly in conflict with the fact that he said he wants to spend a really long time with someone, because the two people he tore apart in the basement he did in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, sometimes it's like hard to find just the right person to spend a lot of time with, you know. Maybe, you know, the chains that you're using, they seem to do a lot of damage. Like they almost killed our friend Void here, like in one hit, which seems like just a little contrary to like.
Can we go talk somewhere, just you and I? Because it feels weird having this conversation with like 4 more people with their eyes closed, clearly listening.
Okay, but I get that, but the moment we leave this area, you're just going to disappear into the shadow, and then I won't be able to talk to you because you'll be like hiding.
What if I did not? What if we agreed that this conversation was both a pain and a pleasure? Pleasure for you who has trapped me, and pain for me because I really don't want to fucking be here.
I mean, if you're a religious person, like, you know, does like promises mean a lot of stuff to you? Like, if you promise to not run away and not,
I promise.
Okay. We could just.
I swear, as a member of the clergy of the flesh. Ugh.
Okay, so we could just step into the hallway and maybe, you know, Rumpleforeskin could walk back into the room with everybody. Would that?
Sure, let's go to a different room. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to a different room with the Cardinal.
I can't see, but is that a good idea?
He seems really uncomfortable here.
Yeah.
And unhappy.
Very.
I'm going to cast message to Del and just say, I think you're on the right track to get him talking. I just need to know, are you comfortable going into another room alone with him? You can secretly tell me yes or no now.
Sort of. If he tears me apart, hopefully Neuro can do something about that. Okay, bye.
And I will just say, let her go, everyone. She knows what she's doing, and we got to trust her, and we trust you, the Cardinal, to just have a conversation with our friend.
Can we go?
Yeah, let's go. Let's just walk over here. I'm gonna take my torch with me. Okay.
Oh, hey, check this out. Pleasure beyond pain, pain beyond pleasure. I just take my pinky off and I toss it to Del. Like, take this. Ow, that hurt, but I liked it.
Thank you.
Yep.
That guy seems okay.
Yep, good.
We'll do the puzzle later. We'll have a good time.
Cool, great.
Great. Thanks, Tyler. Thanks for the finger. Your friend. Okay. All right, Cardinal.
Okay.
And it's weird to watch the Cardinal, who has been gliding around and doing everything, clearly just walk. Like you just see the leg movement break out from the underneath the outfit and walk with you into the hallway, down the corridor. And
This dark room here should be far enough away we cannot be overheard.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Are there chairs? Do you want to sit for a minute? Do like a sit and talk?
I can provide them.
And he raises a hand, and 4 chains appear from the edge of the room and snake forwards before writhing together and forming iron chairs hanging in the air. And he sits on one.
Oh, that's really cool. Thank you.
One for
Okay.
you.
Thank you. I'll sit down.
I feel a lot better being out of that room.
Yeah. Sounds like you get kind of anxious being around groups of people. You like just one-on-one.
Yeah, I felt like my heart was going to explode and then I was going to die.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a panic attack. I'm sorry.
A what?
It's a panic attack. So when your heart's beating so fast, it feels like you're gonna die, and like does your vision get kind of black and stuff?
Oh, yeah, that happens too.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Actually, if you want to just do some deep breaths, if you do like a deep breath in and out, yeah.
What?
Yeah, take like a deep breath in.
Okay.
And out. And then out. Yeah. And like feel like, the chains kind of under your butt, and then like the floorboards that are kind of old under your feet. And like, you're grounded, you're being supported, and you're going to be okay.
I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm not dying. I escaped that trap. I am one of the clergy of the flesh. I am the Cardinal. This is the floor.
Yeah.
Chains are my friend.
Yeah.
Do we hear
It's
this?
a
Like,
CPAP machine. Just
this
from hell.
whinging, this spark, this rusted sprinkler kind of going off for the first time in a decade kind of sound.
You guys are a couple of rooms away, but I will take a perception roll at disadvantage from all of you. Del, you're in the room, so you know what's happening.
Oh, natural 20 on one of those, but a perception with a 12 is still 17.
I have an 8.
That one. My ears explode. Thaumaturgy.
You guys are close enough to this room with the acoustics that you can hear this sound of the breathing, and you can hear the murmuring of voices. You would need to go like another room over and get closer to be able to hear the exact words, but it's not that far. The Cardinal may have been having a panic attack and then picked a closer room than would otherwise have been wise.
Okay. At the sound of the breathing, I just want to leverage my pinky token ability to do remote viewing. I go into a trance, and it lasts 1 minute. I can see and hear from Del.
Great. Del, where did you put the pinky?
I think it's just I have it next in my hand with the reality blade, and then it's on my leg, like as I'm sitting with my hands just on my thighs,
Okay, so that's where the finger is. That it's like the 360-degree camera from that finger, so you can see in all directions, and you are able to hear this conversation. Adele clearly talking the Cardinal down from what appears to be a panic attack.
Okay, I wanted to make sure that sound was not something awful. So that was my immediate thing of like, I got to check this out. Okay, cool.
And that is a wise thing for you to have done with the finger. Unfortunately, New Rogue can't do that. And hearing that sound, he's sure that something is going terribly wrong. We'll take a quick commercial break right there.
That's how natural ones work sometimes.
But New Rogue, before you grow deeply concerned, one might almost say panicked, Shadow Nemesis, I realize there are two things we need to determine. One, what version of Cyclops do you look like right now?
Oh, I got to be the like X-Men, the animated series. I got like, the blue with the yellow tights. I got that kind of like little strap he's got going on that you don't know what it does with the X on it. He's like really nice hair.
Okay, yeah. So like classic X-Men or X-Men 99 for people who had watched more recently the adaptation on, I think, Disney Plus. It's
97.
97. It's 97. The next year, it was canceled in 96.
Okay.
Sorry, I got it out of me. I got it out of my system. Sorry.
Wow. You have it is one of the Three Musketeers hats with the big, large rim with the frills at the edge. It's very fancily done up and very debonair on top of your X-Men 97 Cyclops outfit.
Cyclops.
That looks good. That looks good. I like it.
It's a big style move. Big style move for you. New Rogue. You, however, are deeply panicked as you hear this sound. What do you do?
Oh no. He's ripping Della apart. We have to stop him. And I'm gonna run down the hall.
I'm 100% behind you, buddy. Dr. Deputy Extreme. Let's go get him.
You got it, I think. Dr. Deputy's eyes are still closed. He's gonna try to come off the window. Oh, he does it. He manages to keep up. He's running with his eyes closed, holding his bow out. He never opens.
Open your eyes, and remember, if you kill him, you become a Dark Lord.
Oh my God. I'm so glad I'm not mentally present to hear that.
Del, can you roll me a perception?
No, it's an 8. I'm in it with the Cardinal.
Rumpleforeskin is smart enough to act. And the mists swirl up around Rumpleforeskin.
Ooh. We're coming to save you, Del!
It's a 1. Rumpleforeskin is like, oh, well, that's bad, but I'm on the wrong side of the hallway. Shit. And they immediately run down, and Rumpleforeskin is behind them and cannot help. Del, your 3 friends burst into the room just as you see the Cardinal take a deep breath and settle going,
yes. A new pleasure instead of pain. Oh, wait, what happened?
And Cardinal just dives into his shadow and is gone.
Oh, hey, what? Cardinal, guys, what?
The chains fall to the ground.
Oh, and I fall on my butt, just like clunk onto the ground.
Oh my God! See, he consumed her with his chains.
We were just talking. He was panicked.
What?
I'm coming in now. I've seen and heard that from the pinky perspective. So I just like come in and say, what the hell? What happened?
They just ran in and the Cardinal ran away.
Yeah, I saw. Why did you guys do that?
Well, New Rogue said that you were being attacked, so we started running after him.
I heard a natural sound.
I can be a Dark Lord if I kill him.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And I heard a natural sounds.
Wait,
I heard a natural sounds. God damn it! I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Oh, sorry, Ezra.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait, you. So you're okay?
I'm fine. We were just talking. He kept his word.
Oh my God! Oh, New Rogue! God, hear that sizzle? You're just beefing it big time, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Del. I thought you were hurt.
Well, thanks for coming to my rescue. It's okay. I know he makes kind of scary noises, but we were just talking.
Oh,
well, how are we going to get him now?
Well, can't we just bring him back again? I mean, the puzzle pieces are just in the other room.
Well, I think that when he appears, he does his whole chains thing. Honestly, I don't even know if he's doing it on purpose.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we got to kill him.
No, absolutely not. We cannot do that. We kill him. That's a cataclysm. Dr. Deputy Extreme kills him. Dr. Deputy maybe becomes the new Grave Walker or the new Dark Lord.
Yeah, why is that a problem?
Because
then we get a vote,
forever.
right?
Ezra can only bring 4 of us.
Del, what did he say? Like when you were talking with him, like did anything jump out at you? Like was there anything about fools rushing in or fear making fools of us all?
A couple fools rushed in and you got scared and rushed in.
Wait,
that's true.
I came with him.
What, you want me to stay put when he says Del's under attack?
I want cooler heads to prevail.
Well, I'm sorry.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was uncool. Well, let's just. I mean, he's weird. Is that what you're saying, Dale?
Well, I mean, obviously he's got some religious hangups, but I mean, we're all weird.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. I have a solution.
Let me give you a hand up, Del. Come on up.
Thanks. Here's your pinky back.
It's gone. I just don't have it anymore.
Oh.
That's a one and done for a day. I'm also running out of some of my stronger spells here. Did you learn anything in the short time you had with him?
Just that he gets panic attacks when he's around more than one person.
Panic attacks. Okay.
Yeah. He seems honestly really stressed out.
Stressed, nervous. Okay.
Sorry, what's a panic attack? He tried to panic attack you?
Oh, no. It's kind of when you get so scared and anxious that your body feels like it's running away and like it's going to die. And it feels awful.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. It can be really scary.
Yeah.
How do you stop those?
Honestly, it helps to talk to somebody and to breathe and to try to, re-regulate your system so it stops going so nuts. Sometimes it helps to like put water in your face, like cold water. There's a bunch of different things. Yeah.
So can we throw like cold water in his face and like, will that cool him down?
No. Stop beefing it. Stop it. You're at the counter. You're ordering way too much beef. You got to put some of that back.
Water
You're trying to help
me,
Rogue.
Water on the face is a good idea, but it's like, think of the delivery system. If someone is having a panic attack where their brain is telling their body that they are under attack, that they are in immense duress, splashing them with water is not the same as like having a bowl of water for them to go to and a basin of water for them to splash on themselves, kind of thing. Do you see the difference between throwing water in someone's face during a panic attack and directing them to some water that they can splash on their face if they want?
I mean, I'm starting to now that you're talking slowly and I'm processing it.
Okay, great. The difference is like one is like you're attacking someone, probably ratcheting up the stress further, right? And the other one is like, oh, okay, they're taking agency over their body. Yeah, it's better that way.
All right. Yeah. Well, then why don't we try and get him again? And this time I won't interfere no matter what sounds I hear.
This is what I think we should do. New Rogue, you assemble the puzzle, and then when he summons or when he appears, you apologize.
I don't want chains attacking me, though.
Yeah, those chains did a number on Void.
Yeah, they did a number on me, too. So you need to apologize.
You know what? I forgot. I forgot that happened to you because I didn't think you would recommend it to someone given that it happened to you, but you just did.
Hey, look, you need to apologize. And I think that if he stands there, apologizes, then maybe Del can try again.
I mean, we got to talk to him again. The only way I'm aware of to have an audience with him is to solve the puzzle, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Hey, can't we just use your little guys to put them together again?
Yeah, my Michaels are still here and Void still has a little bit of juice in him.
Well, let's do it. I can heal him up and we can do this lickety split. Okay, guys, back in the other room. Ha! And he's going to run back into the other room.
Am I supposed to follow him, boss? He beefed it last time.
No, maybe follow Tyler for a little bit.
Okay, not you?
Well, I'm probably going to have to do a solo mission alone, so...
Okay, so while you're there, Tyler's the underboss. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
You see him making RoboCop sounds as he moves in his armor.
I'm here to follow your orders, boss.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Do you know what you're referencing right now when you make those sounds?
I saw the Black Knight do it a couple times. Thought I'd try to emphasize. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's from a
really
movie,
silly, but kind of fun.
Yeah, okay.
What am I referencing?
RoboCop. You're referencing RoboCop.
What's RoboCop?
It's a movie. Story. It's a story.
Okay, what happens in it?
A guard, I guess, gets his body absolutely torn apart by a bunch of criminals, and then
Not a guard. He's not a guard. He's a police officer on the Detroit force. God, nobody knows RoboCop. Only I do.
It's a cool where we watch a bunch of villains tear a hero apart. That sounds like a sick movie. I watched that. Tell me the story again.
Yeah, I just realized this is fucking stupid. Del, do you need anything from us to help you talk to this guy? I got an earring, the earring of sexiness. It seemed to make people like me. If you want to throw that on, I don't know what else I can do for you.
I guess I'm just trying to do the stuff that I always do, and it's not to really trick anybody or whatever, but to just kind of talk to him. So
I mean, honestly, yeah, you're right. Whatever you think is best, I would defer to your expertise on making friends. So yeah, okay, good call. Let us know if you need anything. If you're ready to go, I think the rest of us are ready to go.
I mean, I guess we can just try to do it again, but yeah, maybe if New Rogue apologizes, or hopefully he won't just be mad.
Okay. I won't be able to check on you with the detachable pinky, so you'll be going it a little bit more solo than you were this time around. Okay. And he'll probably want to take you somewhere more private and further away, I would assume.
Maybe. Well, I can message one more time. So if I message you help, then you'll know that, I mean, if I get it out in time.
Okay. Help, tell us the room you're in, and we'll go.
Okay. Well,
all right. Let's go find New Rogue.
Okay.
And you all turn and make your way back to the room where you started to try this plan again. But it's only as you begin moving down the hallway, Del, that you realize the puzzle pieces are already jangling inside your pocket. And that's the end of our episode.
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So, catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dimitri Taras. And our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too!
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Alarain Okapi, Madre de Gatos, Mithrian, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia de los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, Alex LaFountain, Mickey Blake, Seth Cambron, Corpse Knight Silver, Adamir 101, The Dankler, Anti-Core 7, Lady Destiny Stormbringer,
Randall Eberly. The yes but of improvisational comedy, Lord Taser. Funky Stevie.
And Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumbdumbdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.